NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a read for Libra.
All right, Libra. The moon is in Pisces. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Keeper of the Light oracle deck. So let's see where the energy lies for Libra.
Yay.
What are we looking at? Let's see. Libra, Libra, Libra. I shuffled these really good before we start it. I don't know that one will fall out. If not, I will pick it.
Do you want me to do it?
If you want to, yeah.
And see if I can get something to come out like...
All right, let's see what we've got. The Miriam. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal.
Oh, that fits me too. Yeah.
See the
nice.
light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
Look
Well,
how
that
pretty.
makes it, that's a nice play on, you know, reflection, Miriam. The name Miriam, and also, obviously, they're mirrors. Sacred vision.
Yeah. All right, we are going to use our Deviant Moon Tarot for this Libra throw.
Wow, look at that. So, all right, Libra, that's pertaining to probably a lot more people than just Libra. Obviously, we always say that every single read can be for anyone.
Exactly. If it resonates, that's all that matters. He or she, it doesn't matter what we say. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you.
But that just means that if this catches your eye right off the bat, then this reading is for you.
Exactly.
This says, choose to forgive in order to heal. You know? Because in the end, it doesn't matter anything anyone did. Because you have to let it go either way.
Oh, strength is the first card out.
That makes perfect sense.
Look at that.
Because that's what this is. If you want to be a spiritual warrior, if you want to forgive to heal, what do you have to do? You have to not let the monster inside eat you. You have to control those inner animal instincts, which are those things that make you attack, not forgive, be defensive and paranoid and things like that. So these are going to get, oh, and there you go. If you want anything for healing, love, forgiveness, the star influence, all hope, inspiration.
Oh, look at this. They're just coming out tonight. The world. Look at that. So we've got strength, the star, and the world. We have 3 major arcana out for Libra.
In a row.
The world will open up for you if you're ready to receive it, if you're ready to let go.
Oops. Yeah, I put it back in the deck and it turned around and came right back out. There's 5. So we've got some opposing forces with all of this. It's okay.
But
it's okay.
Look at this, the 7 of Swords. A lot of it is self-inflicted.
And a lot of it is going to be whoever it is that's causing all this is going to be on the receiving end of their own brand of justice, their own brand of whatever. Meaning, you know, people who are still maybe caught up in the blame game or saying, you know, it's not my fault, it's never my fault, blah, 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 whatever, and always picking a fight or always wanting to do something, always 5 energy, just say always in that 5 energy. Well, look, here's this guy right here. Look what he's doing, though. That rope is about to, right up in there, that rope is really close to being... It's really frayed, and it's close to letting that sword drop. And when that sword drops, where's it going? Right in his own mouth.
Yep.
This 7 of Swords has a lot to do with someone hanging themselves. by their own bad choices. Doesn't that look like somebody? It's
Yeah,
like,
really.
while here you are going, oh, forgiveness and healing and hope and bright prospects
Yeah.
and getting your inner demons under control.
All 3 of these.
This is someone who's been around the world and put their own demons under control. Look at that. So Libra's got a lot to, like a lot of, how to train the thought there and it just died. The train derailed and went somewhere. I don't know. Went to Nowheresville. Like Libra with a lot of that balance and everything. Libra has the right to say, I've been around the world. I've seen this, and I have the, what am I saying? Like heads on my wall to prove it. These monsters in here. Let me show you. The monsters there on the bottom of the card. That's Libra's monsters saying, I got them. They're mine. I control them. Like in this first card, I control these monsters. Everybody else can have their fight. They'll just hang themselves. Look. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's the twins, obviously Miriam. It's even a play on the word mirror, but it's like, look, there's a total balance in this situation. That's what Libra's got, the balance.
Exactly, yes.
One is a reflection of the other. Libra's got some reflecting to do and forgiving to do. There's all kinds of things in your environment and you're reflecting on those around you. It's like a reflection, play on the word reflection, mirror. Look, she's even looking in the water, mirror. It's like reflecting, you know, if you look in the mirror and you
It's
see
nothing
yourself,
new to you, though.
That's where you get like the end of blame and everything when you come to that realization. Now, we say this on our channel sometimes too. It's like, we know we're all one. Now, in the world, day to day, you pay your bills and stuff like that. You can't go out and say, I'm one with all my neighbors. It's good in theory, but you can't do that. But this is a person who, for whatever reason, right now, you're being called to reflect and forgive. This could be self-forgiveness also.
The 6 of Cups.
See, forgiveness from childhood to past traumas, all kinds of stuff. It's like all of this stuff, take a good look in the mirror. Take a good look in the mirror. There's a lot of stuff that you need to forgive your own self for, and you need to forgive old people in your life. Way back when, right? That 6 of Cups is all about that old stuff. Yeah. Nostalgia, childhood stuff from way, way, way back. All of that stuff, all of this stuff going on right now, all of this whatever, let this all go play its own self out.
It's hampering you where you're at now.
Yes, you need to do some reflection, let some healing waters in, open yourself up. And then with her, I always get that, like, because she has that open head thing right there.
Yes.
So when you look at her, it's like, look, that star's like shining right above her. You've got messages coming in from the gods. It's like, you've got
the King of Swords.
Well, I mean, these are Ascended Masters.
Yes.
Cards.
Yeah, they are.
This is theosophical stuff. So it's like, when you think about it in those terms, these little twins are talking to Libra and saying, hey, you've got a nice little place you need to get quiet and do some reflection. You've got to look at things with like an honest point of view. You've got to really look at all of this turmoil. Is it inner? Is it outer? What has it got to do with you? You need some healing, Libra. Ooh. You've got healing to do, healing to bestow. Because I always think too, when there's healing on the table like this, because you're the one that pulled the first 3, which is perfect, because she's the Libra.
Yep, I'm a Libra.
When you get, God, again with the train of thought, is just like going out to Nowheresville. When you get healing on the table, Yeah, da 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 da. I'm still trying to recover, y'all. I've been very ill for
A month.
a month. Very ill. And when I
Yeah.
say very ill, I mean like not a little bit. So I'm still trying to recover, and the gods are kind of going, they got my back, but still. There's something about, like, I was going to say that when there's healing on the table, it's like, oh, it's a reflection. It's, you're not just you're not just a healer, Libra. Because you have that balance and thing. So you're not just a healer. You are healing. I mean, think about that statement in and of itself. You're healing. You are healing. So something is happening even right now in your atmosphere, in your environment, in your immediate environment, maybe in your home, in your head, in your heart. That's like
Maybe even your workplace
calling
for
you.
some of you.
Yeah, calling you. When you accept healing, that means that you're in the process of healing, which means you are healing. But you're bestowing healing on others also, because when you go back and you look and you forgive, that offers healing to the past. It doesn't mean you have to go look up long lost whatever. Don't get yourself into don't open cans of worms that don't need to be opened.
Yeah,
exactly.
don't go looking.
You can do all this like on a head, heart meditation. You don't have to leave your prayer rug or whatever to do this. This is it. I mean, you don't have to go looking for anything, and you don't have to dig up old numbers, and you don't have to call people. You don't have to say anything to anyone else. This is between you and your head and your heart.
This is personal.
Yes. So we're not telling you to go track down people and make amends. If that fits you and you want to do that, that's fine.
The 9 of Wands.
But you most definitely do not have to go put yourself in harm's way or open up a can of worms that maybe other people don't want to have anything to do with your healing. You know? I find it funny sometimes that people do that. They want to make confession or whatever. It's like, I'm not your God. You don't need to confess anything. I haven't talked to you in 10 years.
A lot of times other people have already moved past it. You're the one that hasn't. So they don't want to hear about it.
But now you have healing on the table, which means not only are you healing, but other things are healing. Other people are healing. See, and she's a healing fertile influence anyway.
Yeah.
So remember, you are healing. Who you are is healing energy anyway.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles under that King of Swords. And the Ace of Wands under the Six of Cups.
These kind of hit with a loud bang in my ear for some strange reason. It made my equilibrium feel funny. Funny I say equilibrium, I got the Two of Swords right there.
Yeah.
I made my ears ring. But since being sick, I don't know, I'm having so many psychic impressions of things that I think I kind of leveled up psychically. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Although I did get told that not too long ago that I was going to be receiving different messages. And it was like, I didn't know what it was. Because when you get messages like that, you don't know. Is it because you're opening a door? Or is it just for this one person? Or this one reading? Or this one session you're doing? Is it just this turn of the wheel? Or what is it? But it's like, I mean, my ears are in a constant state of like picking up. They're just constantly ringing and picking things up now. Everything is just like times 10 of what it was before. You go.
Oh, the Emperor.
So now you have the fertile couple.
Yep, the Empress and the Emperor. So you've got some explaining to do to yourself. To yourself.
Yeah, I think this has a lot to do. I keep going back to this one. I think these ascended masters are like, sweetie, it's time to look in the mirror and forgive, like, your family and your, it just is. With that 6 right there, with that row right there, look at that strength. 6 of Cups and Ace of Wands. It's like, look at this. Somebody was just with the baby and the, you know, you are healing. That's all there is to it. You need to take a good look and see that there's nothing wrong with you.
The Page of Cups.
There's nothing wrong
look
with
at
you.
that card. This page is holding, is that a fish on a cup?
Yeah, it's the cup with the fish in it. Yeah. And he's got the little thing, which this is a lot about psychic messages also. Look at this. Because that little fish there has got that little light coming off of him, and it's the funny little platypus, whatever, the duck-billed fish thing or whatever. And he's like, actually, in the description for this one, it talks about how sensitive and sweet this guy is, because he basically picked this fish up, whoever the page, to save it and take it back to that water. Because look, there's a fish way back in that waterway. See the tail back there? So he's like, I'm going to put you back in the water. And the fish is like, oh, okay, thanks. I was so far from, that's actually kind of poignant when it goes with this. To go with this. Look at her water and everything. So it's...
And look at
like,
this.
Libra's been out.
The devil.
And that's funny because Libra's an air sign. I always call her the Libra. I know a lot of people, Virgo, Libra. I know a lot of people put her as Libra. And
these just want to throw tonight. The sun. Look at that. The sun after the devil.
A lot of this, a lot of this is about forgiveness and healing and not talking it out.
And it won't all be pleasant.
Talking it out. This is you, Libra.
Yeah, this is totally a personal read.
Yes.
And
this isn't about
you. It won't all be pleasant what you have to face.
No, this isn't about you and whoever going to counseling or anything like that. Has nothing to do with this. This is about Libra looking in the mirror and releasing and forgiving and saying, because at this point, look, what I'm trying to get at very, very non-eloquently is, it doesn't matter what the problem is. It doesn't matter if it's been 75 years. It doesn't matter if it's 75,000 miles. It doesn't matter if it's 75 people in an extended family and everyone was against Libra. Libra, look, now it's time to stop blaming everyone. It's time to stop blaming everyone and yourself.
Look at this.
Everyone
it's
gets
time to
included.
stop sneaking around and face reality. Face your problems. Face your issues.
Well, see, I don't know if I would say, I have a different way of wording things because I'm so fucking nonchalant or whatever. I'm trying to make it more poetic maybe, and that's where I'm getting lost in the translation. Because it feels like a poetic, not justice. It feels like there's a real ebb and flow of a nice, if you'll let it happen, Libra, there's an opening of the heart chakra here in the middle of all this somewhere. Even though we've got the King of Swords,
that's just
it doesn't
speaking. That's just realizing the truth.
But see, there's something harsh about you saying realizing the truth. Why am I because I keep coming back to this right here. I keep looking at this and going, there's something here for you, Libra. And if you just look at the benevolence, you know, on their faces, there's something here for you that if you just, if you put down your guard,
If you're open to receive it.
yeah, but how do you approach it from the other? Let's say if you approach it from the east, it's put down your guard or knock down that wall, Gorbachev or whatever. But if you approach it from this other side over here, it's like, let it go. I'm trying to be
Release
really.
it.
It's like we're almost doing mirrors right here, but you're doing one set of words and I'm doing another. It's like we're going back and forth. There needs to be like a what am I trying to say? Shit. Like satin over a sword. You know, like you can have this sword here. Y'all just stick with me. I'm trying to get it's like, you know, and you drop the satin over the sword and it just splits in half, but there's no noise. There's no drama. There's no nothing. It's kind of like that. It's like it'll heal you if you just in a whisper. There's something that's very like in a whisper. It's a very extremely gentle. That's why I don't like I don't want him there.
But
I don't want him. I don't want that.
Look at these.
I don't want that.
These are, especially the star here. To me, that's a gentle card. That's full of hope. That's full of. Libra doesn't need anything harsh right now. Any harsh reality.
No, you don't need it. Exactly. Your harsh reality was already lived.
Yes.
In the past.
You need to gently open up and release.
Exactly. The circumstance, I don't want to use it. I'm only going to, because I don't want to taint the reading with negative energy. So I'm only going to say this one time. The abuse from the past in here that you suffered, it's done. No, you don't need to be reminded of it. You lived it. So there's no like, you need to go over it and you need to find out what happened. No, it's done. Exactly. Now you're starting to see where I'm feeling it.
That's one thing that needs to be released and
released.
forgotten.
Exactly. There's a nice releasing here. It doesn't matter anymore, Libra, what anyone did to you. I'm not saying that it wasn't bad. And I think, you know, if this reading is for you, you're going to get why I'm saying it in these words. Release it. Even if you're to blame.
You're the only one.
It doesn't matter.
You're the only one that is bothering.
Well, even if it is bothering everyone else, it doesn't matter because they're not going to. Exactly. Y'all are. This is done. This is in the past. Seriously. So you're not going to go to like a family reunion and these people be there. You're not going to go try to make amends. The only thing that will give you peace is like that satin over the sword. It's like severing it and going in this nice hushed way. It's like there's just such a profound almost silence in, and this is such a weird card to have. These two, not 5 of Wands and 7, but look, it's like this is quickly about to happen. This is, but like I said, I don't want to harp on that, okay? Look, see how there's not really a whole bunch to do in here with justice?
No, there's not.
There's not a whole bunch of just. Now, he's a just card,
but
for
this
sure.
is all inner work.
Yes. There we go.
Internal work.
That's it.
This is totally a personal throw.
Yes.
It's Libra dealing with their own demons and coming out the victor.
And then realizing your demon is just a direct reflection of yourself. You can dissolve the demon even in this space. If you open up
look
to
at
this
The
space.
6 of Pentacles.
I had that in those cards that I
And
didn't
then
take.
the 7 of Pentacles.
That's amazing. I should just take cards. But do you see what I mean by that? Your demon is actually going to become your friend. Your demon is actually going to be completely alchemically transformed in your balance, in your power, in forgiveness. If you can do this, if you can, and you don't even have to, like I said, healing is what you are. It's not something you have to do. You don't have to do healing work. You are either healing or you're not healing. You see what I mean? You're healing.
True.
So this tells me right here that you already are healing, or you're in that space where you're healing.
Yeah, a lot of you are in that space
You're
where you're
in the
coming to
space.
terms or coming to grips.
You're actually
With.
healing your body, mind, soul. Because remember, you can't ever heal just one piece. Everything heals or
It's
nothing
affected.
heals.
Yeah,
Everything heals.
it has to.
Or nothing heals. It has to, exactly. Every single thing in your life is healing, and you can transform that devil. You're going to realize the devil is just the flip side of the angel. You're going to realize the devil's just the flip side of the lovers. Or the lovers is the flip side of the devil. There's a lot of very deep alchemical transformation in your body, mind, and soul. If you just let it happen, it's already happening.
Yeah, it is. Look at this, the 4 of Wands.
You don't have to do. So we've been saying that a lot lately. There's some kind of energy taking over in the ether, and it's reaching out to a bunch of people. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to reach out. You don't have to make amends. You don't need to write letters.
The
you
Ace
don't
of
need
Cups.
to go to a therapist.
And look at this. The 8 of
Eight of
Cups.
Cups.
You just need to say goodbye to it all.
Your heart is cleansing itself. Your heart is cleansing itself, and once your heart chakra opens up, it goes up and down. That's one of those things that, like, when your heart chakra opens up, a whole lot of things can transform, because that's when you're kind of like on that axis up and down or whatever. It's like, never mind that there's only like 50,000 chakras in the body. There's not just,
Yeah, we
a
just know
few.
the 7, but the body's full of chakras.
Yes. And PowerPoints and all kinds of stuff. And you know what? I think this has more to do with others. I don't think this is you,
The
per se.
Hangman.
It's like, there's a certain amount of blame. You blame yourself for, like, while I was out just enjoying the sun or enjoying whatever, I didn't realize. And this is, you're blaming yourself for being naive or not paying attention, or at least some of y'all that this would pertain to are.
Or you were always told it was your fault.
Yeah,
and you accepted it.
That's it. That's what it is. You just accepted that
You
it
were
was
always
your
told
fault.
it was your fault right here.
You're always told that everything was your fault, so you spent a good chunk, like, trying to figure out what you could do.
What you did.
What you did.
For it to be your fault.
Yeah. Man, you really, they really played on that insecurity,
The 3
too.
of Wands.
That's what this is. Look at that. Oh my God. They really played on that insecurity. Look, because they had all the coins, so to speak. They had all the, what do you call that? Yeah, isn't that what is that the phrase? They had all the coins and you had nothing, or.
All the options.
No, they had all the answers, words, whatever. And there you were at the bottom down there going, hey. And they're going, here, do you want this one? And you're like, yeah, I need it. And they're like, ha ha, whatever. But, I mean, I can't tell you.
Yeah, it was a teasing game.
Yeah, the whole thing is like, you've just been used and abused. And now, like we said,
for years, not just childhood in a lot of cases.
This
a
is
lot
like
of this stems from childhood, and it's just built and built and built and never let go. You never let go of it. You never released it.
I think, but it has a lot to do with, just like you said, being blamed. You're trying to figure out what you do, what you could do. That's exactly what I was thinking. Look, she nailed it when she said that. Whatever it was that was blamed on you, and it could, like we said, it could be 50,000 things over a certain amount of time, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Again, we're coming back to, this is not about making amends. There are no amends to be made here.
No,
there are no
totally
amends to be made here. There is nothing solid about any of this. Meaning any of the relationships that were here in this space, familial and otherwise, there is nothing solid here. You see this, like that 4 with the ace, with the 8, with the hangman? That 8, leave it behind. You're not going to get your answers.
Turn
There's
it over.
no
Just
answer for
throw it out.
For you being the scapegoat, for you being the one that took the blame for everything.
Well, in a lot of cases, it's going to be too late anyway.
Yeah, it won't matter.
Because a lot of the people that brought or laid all this on you is gone.
Are gone, yeah. They're gone, meaning moved on to the other life.
So there's no one.
So,
this is reconciliation for yourself.
Exactly. If you're thinking, I'm going to go find answers, I'm going to talk to...
No.
It's not going to give you any...
That's not what you need. That's not what this
why
spell
I'm
is
getting
about.
such a profound silence with this one. There is nothing you need to go asking.
No.
There's no investigation that needs to be done here. There's no how
no
can I
answers.
fix it? Exactly.
There's no answers. Even if you find somebody,
it wouldn't matter.
There's no
There's
answers.
no answers. You were blamed because it was convenient. You were blamed because you were the ugly one. You were blamed because you were the fat one. You were blamed because you were the blonde one or the brunette one. Or you were the male in the family. Or you were the female in the family. Whatever the damn reason, it doesn't matter. Now, it's not about any of that. It's about you.
Exactly.
Sweetie. This is my favorite card in this deck. I just absolutely...
I know.
She is so cute. Look at her. Is she not adorable with that one little wheel? Look at
Walking her dog.
And her little, there's her little pet there on her leash, which goes... She just breathes like comfort. Ah!
Look at that.
That's a great combination.
Uh-huh.
Do you see? There's nothing to be gained from asking all these
This
old
is your Earth
people.
card right here. This is just an accumulation of everything and releasing it.
I'm going to take that. Look, Judgment. That's it. The final judgment, obviously, like we say, is always up to the person, whoever this reading is for. But that's why I'm getting such a profound silence of like the satin over the sword.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it no longer matters. Anything that these family peoples, friends peoples, acquaintances peoples, job peoples, whatever the thing is, and I have a lot.
And
this
it could
is
be
a
an
lot,
accumulation
family,
of all of
of
it.
those. Exactly.
All of it.
Now it's time to shut it out. Now it's time to only think about yourself. The silence is profound. If you can just get to that silent place, I'm telling you, that, like I said, this says that you're healing already.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it in. Let it run its course. It doesn't matter why these people, because you, okay, like
it matters not in the least.
but some
They
people
just
want to
used
know
you.
why, and it's like, but the older you get, the more you realize there is no and even if they did give you a reason, would it be good enough?
No.
It would never be good enough to put you through what you went through. They did it because they could. They did it because they were unconscious.
They did it because they needed someone
They
to
needed-
lay
exactly.
the blame at someone else's feet besides their own.
Exactly. Do you see?
They used you as a scapegoat
so
for their own weaknesses, their own
Yep.
illnesses, their own
Yeah, because
trauma.
this is mental illness.
Yeah.
This is a family full of mental illness and trauma. Exactly. This is a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
And this is all, now you know it though. Now you know it, you see it. It's evident, it's out there. But again, with the profound silence coming in, it's like, now if you can heal and let it in and let it go and all of that and all of this, and there's nothing special that you specifically need to do. All you need to do is let it run itself, run the process, run itself.
You need to remember this is all about you. This is personal. This is your healing. This is for you, not for anyone else.
No.
Let anybody else that had to put you where you are, let them deal with their own demons.
Because they do have demons, I can tell you what.
Yeah.
If you think people, and I'll show you too, if you think people got away with things, nobody gets to blame their shit on other people and then just walk away scot-free. No. It will come back. It will come back and it will have to be dealt with at some point. There's your Seven of Swords. There's your Empress. There's your Devil. There's your Seven of Pentacles. Look at her. She's working and 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 figuring out, trying to get blood out of that tree. Look at that.
Yeah.
She's been doing that for ages. There's nobody that escapes their own demons. You can put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off on anybody and anybody and anybody and the swine. You could throw it to the pig and throw the pig over the... Isn't that what they used to do? Or cast out the demons into the pig and run the pigs over the cliff.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is still yours. Whoever this belongs to, it belongs to. Mm-hmm. It's gonna have to be dealt with one day. Nobody gets off scot-free.
And all that's important is you. Does it really matter? Let these other people face their own demons. Let them deal with their issues the same as you've dealt with yours. Let them go through
And whether or not they do deal with their issues is none of your concern.
No.
You're not God. You're
Not
not
at all.
God in their life, so it doesn't matter
What
if they
you
do
need to
their
do
thing at all.
is accept it, release it, so that you can move on to a better part of your life.
You're trying to. That's why this is coming up. It's like, so maybe this is just kind of a good for you confirmation. We're rooting for you kind of read a little bit because everything's here that you need.
Maybe somebody just needs clarification that this is what they're going through and that they don't need to seek out anyone else and ask why.
If you're thinking that you need to make amends or try to talk to people or try to work it out or try somehow to make amends, somehow to kind of grovel or somehow to kind of go looking for answers, you're not going to find anything. All you're going to do is find more trauma.
Yes.
There's only going to be a repetitive trauma here if you go trying to find out why.
You have to remember that these other people cast their trauma off on you.
Yes.
So
when they see you or talk to you, not only that, but you're a reminder.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
And what if you did show up at somebody's door or call them? All you're going to do is reawaken a beast, and it's like, holy crap, do you think they're going to own up to it now? No, they're going to put it off on you 10 times. You could walk away being completely re-traumatized all over again.
Exactly.
And then you think you're feeling used now. Just wait until you're in this space where the gods are trying to talk to you.
But why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that?
Well, because
you're
sometimes
looking for...
Because this is that guilt that's like, if I just knew what it was I did, I could make amends because I would know how I had
But
done
deep
it or
down,
contributed.
you know you didn't do anything.
You know you didn't, exactly. That's why this is
That's
like
what
that
you need
mirror
to
image,
accept.
that reflection. If
That's
you
what
look
you
in
need
the
to
mirror,
accept.
you need to look in the mirror. There's a reflection here. You need to look in the mirror and you need to go, I need to let it go. Honest to God, I didn't
I'm better than
cause this. I didn't
deserve
cause
better.
this. A lot of this was way back in childhood stuff.
Yes.
How could you, at 3 years old, make someone so mad they could abuse you in any way, shape, or form? What could a 3-year-old do to somebody? Come on. What could, honest to God, ask yourself, is there any child that can do something so bad when they're that little that it would cause their mother, father, whoever in their family, whatever, to literally abuse them for doing what could you have done? Nothing. You are not to blame. Do you
They
see where
just
we're
used
going?
you to cast their demons off them.
Exactly. You
And
are
it didn't
just
do
the
them any good.
scapegoat.
It didn't do them any good.
No, they're
been
not
fighting-
escaping it.
They've been fighting their demons
Yep.
all their lives.
And if you think it hasn't affected them greatly, you're wrong. It has.
And that's for them to deal with, not you.
And they will. Deal with it, they will have to. But look at what's coming for you. If you just let this healing just go look in the mirror.
Yes.
Just go take a look in the mirror and say, you know what? Just let it go. Let all the self-hatred and self-judgment go too. That has a lot to do with this judgment card right here. Let that judgment go.
The Queen of Pentacles.
Look, there you are. Look. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to take this one as let all that judgment go too and just put it over here. Do you see what's waiting for you? These Pentacles are manifestation cards. This is, this is such a great card. Look at that.
You've had your good moments and you've forgotten about all of this. There have been times you've forgotten, long periods of time you've forgotten, but it always comes back.
Something
it
happened
always
then.
comes back.
Yeah, something happened that triggered this. You had some sort of confrontation, or I got Ace of Pentacles too. Look at that. Oh, did you get a message maybe from somebody, or did somebody message you out of the blue and you're like, I don't know if I should. Okay, look, if someone's trying to contact you, like we're telling you, silence works both ways. So if someone from your past like that you know you have trauma with, if they're trying to contact you out of the blue, do not talk to them.
No. They're just trying to...
There's messages, because that 8 of Wands, look, that crow's flying in with that message.
Yeah.
Look, and then she's got that big, fat, huge, ugly blade ready to strike down. So, think about it. Think about how much damage can be done to you in the soft space that you're in.
Yes.
Where the gods are trying to work with you. Because remember, for whatever reason, she's the one who picked the Ascended Masters to pull from, not me. She did. She's the Libra. So that tells you that whoever it is, she's telling you, listen, you have Ascended Masters that are trying to tell you right now, keep silent. Do not talk to this other person, other people's, whatever.
If they're trying to contact you, it's because they've reached an age that it's eating them away inside.
Yes, it is.
Their own demons.
That happens a lot.
And
yes.
They might just try to cast all that on you.
Yeah, again, because they need to go off into the next life feeling pure.
Yeah.
And what's the best way to do it is to cast off your demons into someone else. Exactly.
That's right.
And that would just traumatize you all over again, because you're in this, I can feel it. You're in this
Let them
soft
deal with their
space.
own demons. Let justice fall on them however it will.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you. Exactly. However, they made their bed. Now they have to lie in it, like everyone else in the whole damn world.
Yeah.
So that has nothing to do with you. You don't owe, and you can't save it. You can't save anyone. You're not a god.
No.
I always
You need to
try to
look
think
out
of
for
it
yourself. We say a lot, self. People don't take care of themselves enough.
Yes.
You want to go out and take care of everyone else
Yeah, exactly.
when you haven't even taken care of yourself.
Yeah.
Now's your
Hate to do
time.
that.
Now you're trying to be reached. You're trying to find out, decide what you should do and what you shouldn't do. You should take care of yourself.
Yes.
Let other people take care of themselves and not cast their demons on you anymore.
I always say, and we have the saying, when I say I mean we, you're not a god.
No.
Your abilities will reflect that. I mean, you may take guidance, but you can't give guidance to these two.
Nope.
You know, they're giving you guidance. You're not giving them guidance.
They don't need guidance
They
from
don't
you.
need guidance from you. You need to listen. You don't need to try to fix anything. There's nothing you can fix anyway.
Nope.
And like she said, I think you might have hit a nerve on that one. Some aged people.
Yes.
And the world is changing big time, and a lot of people
Yes,
might
a
just
lot of
be
people are scared right now.
Yeah, and I think maybe it's somebody is like, oh, let me call so and so, and it's like, nah, if I were you, I wouldn't let that
They'll
person
call
have
to
one
make
word in my
amends,
ear.
but their amends is to somehow cast their demons on
Ooh,
you.
that is creepy,
You
but
don't
it's
need that.
so strange.
You don't need that.
It's creepy, but it's true.
It's
I
not
get
only-
the feeling what the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm feeling them, and it feels awful.
Yeah.
But that's what this person wants. Some of y'all have a person who wants to
An
just
older
beat
person.
you with their words until
Yeah.
their demons. It's almost like they're trying to purge the demons out of themselves and throw them into you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sick. It feels so sick. Like you'll just be traumatized all over again, Libra. Oh my God. You'll just be,
You
you'll be
don't
completely
deserve
re-traumatized.
that. You're at a place now in your life when you're ready to move forward and make decisions
But you're being,
to better yourself.
but not only that, you're trying to open up and be receptive, like I said, in that very soft heart chakra opening way, which can be a very soft, you can't open your heart chakra super fast. That's just traumatic anyway. Anybody that goes through this kind of thing, you know how it is. And if you've gotten to this point, it may have taken you may be years, decades in the making to get to this point. Like we said, you better pay attention, because if you re-traumatize yourself, or you allow this other person to re-traumatize you,
Exactly.
you could be set back another decade
Yeah.
in your own healing, in your own life. Oh, don't do that to yourself.
No.
Don't.
Self-care.
Don't. If this
Self-care.
person, because it won't be worth it. You'll be really, really traumatized, and it'll set you back. You'll be wondering what you could do to make amends. Then you'll be blamed, and then again, it'll fall into that old pattern
because
of,
this
I have to make
person will
amends. I have to
blame
make
you.
Yes,
This person will
100%.
blame you. They can't accept their own demons.
Oh my
they
God,
they
this is
have
so
to
sick.
they have to place their demons on someone else. That's the only way
They
they can
just
get by.
cannot
And they've
handle
done
it.
it for years, but
Yeah.
right now they're probably scared. They're wondering which way the world's going, and they're
And they
trying
may
to
not want to be by themselves.
Yeah, true.
They may not just want to be by themselves. They may want you to come back into their lives. You may get kind of like, because we did get some cups in here, you may get like an emotional kind of confession from this person too. So look, right next to the devil is this page of cups. So if this person starts out using, I hope you don't listen to even,
It won't
I hope
be
you don't
any
listen to
different.
one word.
It won't be any different this time
it won't.
around.
It won't. Oh my gosh. And you have so much waiting for you, because you have such a soft and that's the only reason too. If you want to be esoteric about it, I guess, because we can definitely go there. The only reason this person would be doing this also, not with, outside societal circumstances to the wind, if you are having an energetic shift, like your heart chakra may actually be starting to open, you may actually be starting to flow more, this person can feel that.
Yes.
And they're like honing in like a fucking barracuda and going, I gotta shut it down. And like there's a creepy, weird, extremely ugly, I'll shut that shit down now. Fuck down, fucking destroy it.
And this person, in some cases out there, in some Libra's lives out there, this person is going to come across as a very spiritual, very, dare I say it, Christian person.
Very Christian, very whatever
very
your religion is.
Very, they're
like agape, I love you, you're part of my God family, all of that.
My soul tells me to forgive you.
Yeah. Famous words. I forgive you.
And what you need to remember is what you've been through at the hand of this person and other people. Remember that, because I distinctly see that this, for some of you out there, this person, when they contact you, they're going to come across as
this is so bad.
Very spiritual, very, I need to bring you back into my life. I need to forgive you for what you've done.
I forgive you for what you did.
For what you put me through.
From there, that it's only going to take a few words to set you back so far on your own healing journey. Because once that person grabs a hold of you, your heart chakra will just close right back up and become a rock again. And it'll take years for you to get back to this soft place you're at.
You know you're not to blame, so why would you even go there?
But maybe you don't know. If you don't and you're watching this reading, then you know that you're supposed to watch this because we're telling you you're not to blame. Maybe you've been in this place where you're like, yeah, maybe I take responsibility for my own actions. I need to go make amends and stuff. And we're telling you,
no,
you're not to blame. You're not to blame. It doesn't matter.
A lot of the issues that you're dealing with stem back to childhood.
Gosh.
Some are later on. It doesn't matter when the issues came up. It just matters that you realize that you were the scapegoat.
Yeah.
You were there at the place at the right time for this other person or people to cast their demons off on you and make you feel bad. That's all. That's all. None of it did you deserve. I don't care if you were in the wrong sometimes.
Exactly. It doesn't even matter.
What they put off on you, what they threw at you, was more than you deserved.
Was way more than. That's what I said. What could you have done so wrong that would have justified this many people or your family or people who loved you to treat you in such a manner?
And even if you did something
terrible
wrong,
things.
What started out as them trying to set you straight ended up with them finding a way to put their own demons off on you.
I mean, oh my God. What could you have done that was so bad?
Have we got a oracle card to end this with?
No. I'm looking at them and they're all the one that I had flipped a second ago was Gaia, which just tells me it's Earth family stuff.
Yes,
it's rooted in a rooted deep family thing that's going on here.
Oh, of course it is. For the ones, the Libras that this goes back to childhood. Of course, it's family.
Golly, and children. I mean, we just don't realize the harsh. It doesn't take much sometimes to, I think sometimes it may not have even started out like that either. Sometimes in like family dynamics, it works out like it goes, like there's the child that's like maybe does something weird or whatever, and then they get criticized very harshly, and then others join in, and then
Yes.
after a while it
It's
kind of
just
snowballs.
piled upon.
Yeah, and then you
Piled
get
upon.
so put upon, and then
Yes.
it's like this is somebody who's just got a lot of trauma.
And
A
in
lot
some of
of
your
trauma.
cases, Libra, there was more than one person
More, yeah.
in your family, in your immediate vicinity, that took what they saw was being done to you and saw a way to add to it.
Yeah, it's
To
almost like
place their own demons upon you.
exactly. Once it got started, it was like everybody
You
just kind of
became-
went, "Oh, just throw it on her. She'll
Yeah.
take it. She'll
You
take it.
became-
She'll take it."
You became that
Or he,
person.
you know.
You became that person that everybody could cast their demons on.
And then it became like, well, there comes a point where it's like the mob mentality or a herd mentality or family mentality, whatever you want to call it, takes over, and it's like, well, we can't apologize to her. What the fuck? That would be
Yeah.
admitting that we're wrong. So do you understand why we're saying this isn't your fault? There's a whole lot of stuff here that, like we said, it doesn't matter.
No,
You couldn't have done
this-
anything that justified what they did to you. You're not a horrible, if you're thinking, like we said, you did something wrong, and if you can just fix it, the world will be okay. That's called manipulation.
Yeah.
You've been told you're the one who was
you
wrong.
need to remember is you need to take care of yourself and
That's
forget
what
these
all
other
of this
people.
is.
Forget the other people. It does. It no longer matters. They're going to come at you with new demons.
Yes, please. I cannot stress that enough. We're both trying to stress that to you.
Yeah.
If you come in contact with this person again, whether it's the other person contacting you,
I don't care if it's family.
and you come and you contact back. If you do, you'll be re-traumatized all over again.
Yeah.
And it will set you so far back in your healing journey. Because right now, I'm feeling the softness of you opening up to a new life and a
Exactly.
new world and a new. But if you go looking for answers, or you go looking for explanations, or you contact these people, or they contact you and you decide, well, it's a sign from God or whatever, we're telling you it ain't. It's not a
No.
sign from God. It's the sign from God is this reading, and it's telling you in its almighty benevolence, shh. You don't need to say nothing. Hopefully they'll keep quiet. You'll keep quiet. Nobody needs to say anything. You don't need any reasons why any of this happened. It's not going to make a damn bit of difference. The only thing you can do is take all of this, shift your focus,
Yes.
and put it on your heart chakra and your healing
Yourself.
and listening to the ascended masters who are trying to help you. Listen.
Yes.
Listen, look at how much of this stuff you have coming your way with these double Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles,
Yes.
Nine of Pentacles. That's you being in a really strong space that's yours. It may feel super soft, like we said, satin over a sword right now, right? It's not
Yeah.
going to be like that forever. Pretty soon you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, you're going to be standing strong.
Yeah.
You're going to be feeling strong. You're going to be feeling like, I can do any of this. Oh, wow, I was stuck in that weird place forever, for so long, and whatever.
And I'm out of it
Not
now.
anymore.
Congratulate yourself.
Yes. You'll come out like the spiritual warrior, exactly. Then you'll put these people in your perspective on all of this will change 360 degrees,
Yes.
and you'll see it for what it is. But you can't do that now. You're not in the space where you can do that now. These masters are telling you to stop, sit down, shut up. Don't do anything. Don't contact these people. Don't have anything to do with them. Listen. Be quiet.
You're
Don't say
being
nothing.
told to
Don't
take
you
care
don't
of
need any
yourself.
answers. Exactly.
Let the universe, let the powers that be continue to help you along your path.
And don't worry about those others. And if somebody contacts you, just man, do people see emails by somebody, they're like, why is this part? Do you have to open it? Just delete it before you even read it.
Yeah.
If someone texts you, does that mean you have to answer? Gee
No,
whiz,
not
y'all.
at all.
I thought this kind of communication would make things easier, but for some reason it makes things harder, because I can't tell you how many times I'm like, I don't talk to people. that's it. They never heard from me again. You know why? Because that was my decision.
Yeah.
I thought this would make it so much easier for people to get their life in order and make friends with who they wanted and leave others out. But apparently it's like people just feel like they have to answer every text or answer every email or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know.
I know it.
Don't.
So Libra, we wish you the best. Seriously, we hope
We do
that
wish you the
right
best.
persons, the right Libras see this, or if you know someone, share it. Share this video, and hopefully it helps someone. You don't want to see anybody go through this if they don't have to go through it.
Oh, to be re-traumatized too. You know,
Yeah.
if it's one of your friends or something and you know they're coming into a good space after so many years or something, or someone in your family, you know, in your family, because you're estranged from your own families, you know, and
Yes,
it's your
some
sister
parts
or
of it,
somebody,
yes,
and
yes.
y'all decided to leave together one night, never have nothing to do, and then your sister or somebody or other gets caught up in it, and it's like, oh no, I've lost her now for another decade,
Yeah.
or something like that, you know, if this pertains to you, then please take it seriously.
Yeah. So we hope your heart
Gosh.
continues to open up slowly and
Slowly
you can
and surely.
accept
Mhm.
the way things should be, and
Yeah.
you don't let someone back into your life that has no need to be there.
That is scary. That's actually the malignancy of that type of person is actually terrifying.
Yes, it
The
is.
actual evil malignancy of that type of person is just terrifying. But there's so many of them around.
Yeah, there certainly are.
Aw.
So take care of yourself, Libra.
We're wishing
really.
you. We're crossing
And-
our fingers and we're wishing that, you know.
We hope that your heart continues to soften and open up,
Yeah.
and find a way past all of this without
And
going back.
I have a feeling that you're in that space now. You just keep on going, because everything will be so worth it, you know,
It
on
will
the
be.
other side of this.
All right, so please like, subscribe, all those good things. We'd like it very much if you'd subscribe to our channel. And until our next read, let your heart stay soft,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
open up,
Open up,
to
yeah.
what's out there for you. So until our next read, bye-bye.
Bye.